Greetings, Sir and Sirette, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix. Today we're going to be doing the teleportation scenario once more, with the aim of doing it in Mega Brutal, hopefully 3 stars. I've got 25 minutes on the clock left before I have to go out and do Christmassy style things. How disgusting, I know. So until then we're going to be playing teleportation, trying to get Mega Brutal and seeing if we can do it with our self-imposed time limit. So, of course, we won't be doing it on the Neurax Worm, because although the Neurax Worm is an amazing, wonderful thing, it's a bit too easy, honestly. And I'm thinking Simian Flu would be very, very interesting, because time isn't taken into consideration. So I think Simian Flu might be a good one, but first we're going to be doing it with Parasite. Honestly, let's do a nice sneaky way, you know, going to be sneaky and try to hide away for as long as possible, trying to get as many islands as possible before finally spreading out and going, boo, we're actually there, lol, you're going to die. So, Mega Brutal, are we going to call ourselves Sneaky Pete? No, just call it our Sneak. With an I. With an I with an accent. With a capital I. So we're Sneaky. Welcome to the teleportation scenario. Anyone who doesn't know what the teleportation scenario is, I would invite you to go back and watch my first attempt at the teleportation scenario, which will be on the Plague Inc. playlist below, or in the just look at my videos, it'll be there. So, self-promotion is go. So I think we should start off in Saudi, India. Now, pros and cons, so because we are doing this to Mega Brutal, we do want to be as efficient as possible for once. Less fun, more efficiency. Saudi Arabia, lots and lots of planes, you will get to every continent very quickly, but the range of islands is a bit more limited. India does go to the Philippines, which is one of the ones people will teleport to if problems occur. Also, it has a much higher chance of going to Madagascar, apparently, according to the scenario creator. I think, honestly, Saudi Arabia, let's just go straight into air and try our bestest. The problem is, of course, because we're Mega Brutal, if we do not have severity, we'll not get DNA. If we don't get enough DNA, we're going to really, really struggle because of genetic shift, which is a big thing. So there is a lot of things we have to take into consideration. So straight away I've got air, because A, air is brilliant in an arid environment, and B, planes are awesome. Look at all the planes, they're amazing. So of course we want to get onto as many planes as possible. Saudi Arabia is particularly good for planes in this kind of not wealthy region. We're going to get coughing and sneezing, then we're probably going to keep on getting symptoms, but keep on getting symbiosis as well. So we stay at some severity, but not overly much. So basically we're doing the aggressive bacteria route, but without the excessive severity. That's kind of the route I'm trying to go with here. So sweating, of course, we're going to need symbiosis too, then we'll go for skin lesions. Just to keep our severity at a decent level. Ships use new sterilising techniques, why would you do this? Some of our DNA now has to be pulled away and taken into water. Okay, there we go. We do of course need ships, particularly in this scenario, since islands are about to become mega populated, which is a horrible thing. There you go, symbiosis level 2 is go, so our severity is extremely low, which is a bit of an issue since we're only getting 2 DNA per new place infected, but we are hopefully going to stay under the radar for a bit longer than would usually be the case. Okay, we're also going to go for vomiting, and then we're not going to go for that just yet. Cold resist level 1. Let's try and get to Greenland if at all possible. I don't think it will be possible, but still. Festival of Love in the Middle East. Excellent. Spread my disease. Okay, let's get Symbiosis 3 and then rush some more symptoms. So, anemia and internal hemorrhaging and haemophilia are generally quite good for infectivity and severity, so there we go. Need a bit more severity than this, honestly. Pneumonia. Trying to avoid lethality if possible, which is starting to become a bit of a difficult thing. Abscess is fine, and then we'll go into more resistances now. Okay, they've only just found us now. They are going to panic like hell, even if we are only minor, and places are going to start to rush into... So people are going to start rushing into places, which is very, very annoying. Cold level 2, and mass teleportation from Brazil. I didn't see where it's going to. New Zealand, okay. From Korea to, I really should read these, the Caribbean, doesn't really matter too much, and we just got to New Zealand, which has nulled that attempt quite nicely, quite handily. There we go. Full drug, full cold resist, and we're going to get water level 2 now. They've already found us, so lethality isn't too much of a concern, so fine, just keep edemia all you want. Well, it is a bit of a concern, because more likely for places to shut down their ports, but, Is it worth devolving? I don't know, since that gives access to some... Oh no, it gives access to nothing. Never mind, yep, we're going to devolve it then. And we're going to go for air level 2 and keep it like that. We now need our DNA for lethality, since again, Mega Brutal. Can somebody please get to Greenland? I would pay you in ribbons and other shiny things. Please? Mexico! Stop leading the cure effort. That's very evil of you. Darn, we've been cured quite quickly as well. Of course, cure does factor into the end score. We want 3 stars here. Although I would settle for a simple victory at this point. Wonderful, we're now in Greenland. Does that mean we're in every... Okay, we're actually everywhere, full stop. So let's get necrosis, and when we can, we will pay for other things. What's for next lethality? We could go for immune suppression and hope that it's enough lethality to... Oh, never mind, yeah. Internal hemorrhaging, I'm fairly certain that'll be enough lethality to actually get DNA per kill. If we're lucky. I'm hoping so. And of course, necrosis will give us the ability to spread via the dead and the damned. We are being cured, though. Diarrhea got mutated, that's good. A little bit more free lethality. But I do now think it's time to try and save up some reshuffles, even though it will get cheaper as more people die. Oh no! I think we're going to lose via the cure. Oh, you are kidding me. Can I afford coma, maybe? No, really? Okay, maybe we can devolve stuff. We could. Oh no, it's going to get cheaper, isn't it? Darn! A failure, sir and sir. It's a horrible, horrible failure. I feel cheated and rather upset about this. Okay. So cure is definitely a thing. Let's try that again. I feel like we were onto something there. We just didn't pull it off well. Symptostasis is a bit annoying because it does make it easier to cure, but it does make everything a lot cheaper, particularly in Mega Brutal. That is very nice. Let's try again with sneaky accent regular Mega Capital I. And I think Saudi Arabia was definitely a good choice. When it started to spread, it really spread. So let's keep it as that. Oh, the clock is ticking. I have about 15 minutes left. We can do this, sir and sirette. I believe in you. That means you should believe in me by proxy, and therefore everyone will be happy. So like, half of me just says, just go pure severity on bacteria. Go mega aggressive, because that is a very good way to get 5 stars on the bacteria. Mega Brutal, which is a thing, definitely a thing. But I don't think that'll work, just because of everyone leaving certain countries. I think it'd be a bit too difficult. Maybe we should try it just in case. I mean, I think I've got air anyway. Okay, let's go mega aggressive. That's what we're doing then. So already into sneezing, then we'll be going into skin lesions possibly, or we'll just be going along all the side routes, which is probably a better idea. So we're going to be extremely aggressive this time. I'm just going to see how that pans out. I don't think it'll work, but I would like to see how it does. But first, I'm going to have a cup of non-plague tea. Lovely. So, vomiting, sweating, haemophilia. We could go with insomnia and paranoia. That would slow them down a little bit. Okay, we'll do that. And skin lesions, sure. As you can see, we're now very, very infectious. That's the pro. And even then, projectile vomiting, increasing our effectiveness and severity by quite a large amount. Now at this point, we really just want resistances, just to get us spreading a bit faster. So people are already teleporting away, that's fine. We already know where they're going to go. They're going to be going to Philippines, Caribbean, Iceland, and Greenland. They're the main places that the teleportation seems to go to. Of course, the problem is now being mega aggressive is places are already shutting down their borders, which is a big issue. I'm going to go with Water 1 and Water 2 when I can. Russia's already left. I wonder where Russia went to. Russia to Greenland? Oh, it says at the top. Yep, Russia went to Greenland, that's fine. See, that's one of the big issues now, because now Russia, generally the place I rely on to get to Greenland, is now almost deserted, which means that getting a boat from there is actually now going to be very difficult. Now I think about it, I bet you Fungus would be a good plague type to get 3 stars on this. Like I say, Neurax Worm, very easy, because it doesn't really pay attention to borders anyway. So honestly, that's a bit too easy for me, not really what I want to do. Let's get Hardening 1 and 2 just because that's what screwed us over last time, and we're going to continue to get some more, a bit more nasty symptoms, let's say. So we've just got diarrhea. Probably going to get pneumonia as well. There we go. Increasing spreading by any means necessary at this stage. Let's get bird as well, just in case. Yep, there we go. So we've got to every country nearby. We just got systematic infection, which I don't actually want. It's a bit too lethal. Things which will shut down borders very fast. Lethality. Let's get a reshuffle as well, because they are getting there pretty quick. Ah, they're hunting patient 0. I may need to go lethal. Yeah, it's too late. countries are too hard to infect because of lack of people there, so even with lethality, it's going to be a nightmare. So, as we previously thought, aggression isn't really the way to go. Well, or at least not blind aggression like I did. That was just insane aggression, just murder everyone. We got pretty close, though. I mean, only Iceland and Greenland actually managed to survive it, so maybe somewhere between those two, I'm not sure. I do think Parasite would be good, but I don't want to do Parasite anymore. Virus wouldn't be good. Fungus might be good. Prion, rubbish. Necrovirus does ignore borders. Nanovirus, no. Bioweapon, hell no. Simian flu. Okay, let's do simian flu, shall we? You see, the problem with simian flu is it does feel like you'd be playing a regular scenario, because even if they do find you, you're going to be so ape-related. Well, I guess that's the point of these scenarios, which let you choose. It's like, which one do you think is best suited? The problem is, it's obvious. The Neurax Worm is best suited. The Neurax Worm is amazing at this. But I don't want to do the Neurax Worm because it's too freaking easy with this. You'd just be playing a normal game. And I think Simian Flu, honestly, is the same. You'd just be playing a normal Simian Flu game, honestly. So, I would like to do something else. Necrovirus, exactly the same. You'd be playing a normal game. Fungus? I don't know. Yes, I don't. Let's go Fungus. The only problem with Fungus is that I don't know what it's called then. Is that spreading through the air? You know, regular spreading is so difficult. So when you get found, you're instantly going to need to use your sodding spores, but you won't have infected enough places by then. So it's a bit of a. I don't know, really. I don't know. Maybe using the spores a bit earlier on than usual might be a benefit. So getting nausea, vomiting, and then all the other stuff, and then spreading with the spores a bit early on might be a better idea, since you're at many places at once. There's more chance you spreading through borders. Maybe that's a good idea, actually. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that idea in mind and see if that would actually work. Spore burst. Oh, right next door. Well done, lads. Let's try that again. A bit better. I admire your attempt, but still, no. We're definitely going to need boats and air, though. So we're definitely going to need water and air. Otherwise, we're never going to freaking cross any borders, ever. Though I've done a bit more severity just because of spreading through the spores. I would like some DNA already. Water one, air one, we're still probably worse than regular diseases spreading in boats and planes, but still. Because fungus is the only disease where you can fully infect a country and it can still send out non-infected planes and boats. It's insane. Bit more DNA, fine, let's just spore burst again. Hopefully somewhere else. That was actually okay, okay, that's better. Try again. Excellent, another continent, that's what I wanted to see. That was terrible, it's right next door, and finally... Damn, no islands, I won't be wasting any more though after this. So, water level 2, and then we're going to sneezing. We're still not too severe, but we're just about severe enough we're getting 2 DNA per bubble rather than 1. So it is better. Obviously we're getting 3 sometimes, that's because of the bonus we've got in our genome. Same with the 4s. They've already found us, that's actually quite surprising, honestly. Let's get cold and drugs, we are already in a cold country, we are already in Finland. Oh, I thought it was in Sweden. No, we apparently got to Finland. And then we do the Mega Burst, which landed in both Philippines and Greenland. Now that was something I wanted to see. We just got diarrhea. Not good, but we can use that to advantage since we are still spreading via spores to get some extra DNA. Cold, drug, and then spore burst again. Where's it landing? Oh, in Indonesia. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Another spore. Okay, now we have to be a bit more sparing of our spores at this stage. Japan's just left. So is Germany. We need drug level 2 quite badly. Okay, now we'll go into symptoms and try and try and get an early necrosis, honestly, because we can get to islands. So, and because we're in every continent, all we have to really worry about is islands. So honestly, just get necrosis, so we're getting a huge amount of DNA per kill, so per spread, and then try to go for the islands. And of course, that way as well, we're trying to avoid it when it's really expensive, because obviously it eventually costs like 45 for necrosis, and then even more so for other symptoms. Come on, a little bit more DNA, please. That'd be wonderful. You struggle for DNA so much in this scenario. It's unbelievable. Okay, we've just got necrosis. We still want more, though, because we're not lethal enough to do enough. Too many places left for us to sport randomly still, which is a bit upsetting. I'd like to do that now. But we can't, which is upsetting. Don't think we're going to get 3 stars. We have a potential of winning this. Okay, there you go. We've just got hemorrhagic shock, which means A, a lot of severity, and B, we should be getting DNA soon. We are getting DNA now, excellent. And we are killing off people, which makes genetic shift cheaper as well, so that's good. And the cure effort will also be slowed down. How many places are left? Not many. I think we'll probably get them with just what we've got left here. Of course it gets the 1 inland. And we've got New Zealand. What's left? Caribbean, Mexico, New Guinea. Let's wait until I get... Oh, for Pete's sake, I wasn't even paying attention. They just cured us. Okay, let's get the cure going. Go away, cure. There you go. Ah, the cure. Why does it keep doing this to me? Maybe I should go for paralysis and coma and such, honestly, at this stage. It does seem like it might be a good idea. How many places are left to infect? Caribbean and Mexico. That means the spore burst will get them both. Excellent. The spore eruption. There we go. We've got everywhere. Let's get back to trying fixing ourselves up, shall we? So, obviously, we want to be resistant to cure. So, we could go with dysentery and save up for insanity. That won't cost too much. Might be good. Oh, we're not spreading very quickly. We have got necrosis. Oh, we are spreading quickly. It's just that we're also killing a lot of people in the already fully infected countries. And insanity did help our cure efforts. I think we are definitely going to win this one, actually. Germany isn't infected, really? Spore thingy bobby, that does occasionally send spores out. Really? But, killing people too fast. Even with necrosis. Oh dear. Another loss. Wow, this is really a hard scenario. Oh dear. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just going for random things and hoping somehow we'll get there. Obviously it won't. The only possibility we did have was maybe go for animals and go for the random event, but that's not going to happen because it's already been infected once before. Okay, so we actually had that and then I screwed it up. Darn. Well, I do think now fungus is definitely a good idea. And I do think rushing necrosis is a good idea because of the lethality it brings. It causes genetic drift to go down, so you're killing people, thus causing everything to be cheaper. This will be my last attempt of today. We only have 7 minutes left. Let's see if we can make it a victory. If not, I'll simply record another one later on. I'm definitely posting this even if we don't succeed. I'm going to do it again, hopefully get a victory out of it, and I'll probably post it on its own, the actual victory game. So we're going to rush severity this time, and again, water and air, of course, being big things. Water, air, and this time bird as well. 3 mutations wouldn't be bad. And of course, bird does increase our chance of going a lot across land borders, which is a big thing, so maybe that would be a better idea. Certainly a possibility. So, water level 1, because water is awesome. Then we'll go actually, I should have gone for air level 1 because we are in Saudi Arabia. That was a mistake. I don't really want to get another one, you see, that's why it's a mistake, otherwise I've just got both. We're going to go with rash and sweating, then we're going to go for, of course, nausea and vomiting, then we'll start spreading our spores. Or maybe we'll just get to vomiting. Honestly, it did help starting off in so many countries. I mean, Brazil helped because it's similar. It's a similar environment to Saudi Arabia in terms of the stats, so we could spread there without actually increasing any resistances and such. Finland actually really did help as well, but we did need to... Oh, really? They're using air filters this time? The game hates me, okay. So it's going to cost 8 or 9. It's 9, okay. So we do need that first, obviously, because we need air filters to go away. Go on, give me a little bit more DNA. Maybe the orange bubble bonus might be better, honestly. There we go. Then as soon as we get 1 DNA, we'll do our first spore burst. Lovely. And we've got sweating for free as well, which is brilliant. Okay, lovely. We've got to Norway this time. Every time, somewhere up there. We do want birds. We really, really, really want birds. So, damn, that's a terrible spore. Anywhere else? Damn. Come on now. Get somewhere good. Not next door. Why would you do this? This is terrible. Okay, well, we're going to probably go for resistances now at this stage. Yeah, definitely. We've just got to England, so obviously we want to get there infected nice and quickly. Has England, has the UK left? Not yet. I need to stop calling it England. It's really not England. I mean, this little section here is England. Obviously, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm English. So naturally, when I see that, I go, that is home, therefore it is the country I reside in, therefore it is England. Of course, that is completely incorrect. That is the UK. Again, that tiny little segment there between Wales and Scotland is England. Probably need something else. We're spreading okay, honestly. We're not spreading too bad, but still, we're just not getting enough DNA per bubble. So I am going to rush necrosis. I think this is probably worse than the last time. Honestly, I think being as aggressive as I wasn't the best idea. We did get into the US though, and into China, so that's quite a nice spore burst. It wasn't the best. I'd have liked some islands. Obviously, islands are the more important, but still. Getting cold resist as soon as possible as well, just because that helps like so much. And we also got anemia, so we should be a bit more. We should be getting a bit more DNA per time now, hopefully, if we're lucky. Birds should be helping along with water and air, so we're not too crippled in terms of spreading, hopefully. This time, I'm going to get genetic hardening, because screw the freaking researchers. We're not spreading badly. Okay, let's get water level 2. Since we're already so close to necrosis, let's start the spread. Though I do think necrosis is now needed because things are starting to get so expensive. Killing people might be a good idea. Plus, people are already shutting down their ports and such, so I think land spread is the only way we're going to be spreading from now anyway. So, sure, necrosis, start killing people, start the death. Rolling. We are being cured, so hardening level 2. Then we're going to go and try and get coma if we can. That's our next big thing. How many places aren't? Too many places for me to just randomly spore. Actually, we've got a lot of spores left. So actually, maybe that's a lie. Maybe I can. Oh, and we even got an island. We got Greenland. Wonderful. Well done, spores. Next sport. And yes, I am realising we are being cured quickly. That's why I'm doing this, because this will get me DNA, and DNA will get me lots of nice things, including comas and fever. Excellent. A bit more lethality. Oh, of course, you have to go for a systematic infection if we go that way. I should have gone this way. A bit too late now. It's a bit too expensive to do otherwise. Caribbean. Okay, we need to wait a bit longer now until more land-based places are infected. And honestly, I don't see us winning this one. Darn. We could have won last time if I just wasn't so darn stupid. Okay, that's a shame. You know what I'm going to do very quickly? Obviously, I'm not going to count this one. I've got just enough time to do the Neurax Worm. Let's just get a win in, shall we? So, Mega Brutal, we're called easy for a reason. Start off in Saudi Arabia. Let's do my old favourite, the Neurax Worm. Straight away into locomotion, so our worms are moving around. We've already got severity and infectivity from that, for only 2 DNA. I do love the Neurax Worm, I just find it too easy. And if you use it in a scenario, it takes away all the... What's the word I'm looking for here? All of the difficulty, all the challenge. And I want challenge. Even if I fail, I'd much rather be challenged than have an easy success. Let's go for air as well. So as you can see, we're already extremely infectious for the tiny cost we just had. We'll go with water next as well, and then we'll probably go into resistances and then into symptoms. Yeah, or shall we do early symptoms? Early symptoms wouldn't be too bad. Going along the top route, so we get even more severity and more infectivity. The next one, of course, is immaturity. I think I'll have just enough time to finish this. It'll be like such a short ending, it'll be unbelievable. There we go. Still haven't found us just yet. Next we'll go with Mania, so our infected are already going absolutely insane. That costs 11. See, there's the thing. With the Neurax Worm, you can kind of rush everything early on. So, look how many symptoms and transmissions I've already got. So, the genetic shift isn't even affecting us yet. Devotion is 23. A little bit lacking on the old infectivity, because I didn't go down the full route, but that's because I don't want too many infected. And then we need 44 for Transcendence, and then we've already got our win conditions sorted out. I think maybe Resistances now. Nah, let's get Transcendence before it gets too expensive, because otherwise that's going to cost a fortune. Won't take too long. Oh, just need one more place infected, wonderful. There we go, Transcendence, they now worship us as a god, and red bubbles are worth a small fortune each. 6 DNA each I'm getting, between 4 and 6. So cold 1, cold 2, and let's get the planes going. Should give us a plane straight away, because how it works. And we send one to Greenland. Drugs level 1. When I can, I'll get drugs level 2, and then we've got all our resistances sorted. Hello, USA! Oh, darn, a boat just got there before I caught it. And then we'll go back to doing our transmissions. And of course, every country that's fully infected with the Neurax Worm no longer contributes to the cure effort, so... For instance, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, most of the Middle East is now completely taken out from the equation. I'll increase my planes and make them more efficient. So I can send one to, let's say, New Guinea. We should aim for the wealthy countries. I think cure effort is a bit faster in this scenario, maybe because it's in the future. It doesn't say that specifically, but it does seem to be the case, because normally I'm not this highly infected and everything's gone pretty much perfectly. Or at least as to be expected, so... let's do aggression. And then we'll go into corpse feeder. I just grabbed corpse feeder. Oh good, I thought I grabbed the wrong one then, that'd have been a bit... oops. Where's not infected? We have Sweden, Baltic states and the Philippines, so of course I'll go to the Philippines since that's the only island left of those. And we'll continue to increase our infectivity even further. Because why not? And no, Sweden just got caught, so Baltic states is last place. The president has been taken ill. Aw, boo-hoo. Send another plane to the US, just to make sure the president is indeed infected. And then we'll get one level of genetic hardening. Since we're not really going to be killing people at any rapid rate, we're never going to get DNA from killing people. And things will never cost cheaper. So there we have it. More transmission, I suppose. Let's do insects, make it better in poor countries. Adoration just got mutated for free, which is wonderful. And the cure effort has almost been stopped completely since most of the wealthy countries of the world are now under our glorious control. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's definitely a faster cure rate. I think then we can't, in the other types, we simply can't be using the stasis genes, which make things cheaper, but also increase cure rate. Ooh, France bombed infected cities and sadly failed in its eradication of the disease. There's a few people left. Any countries we missed? Nope, so it's just find out where's not infected. Mexico, for instance. No healthy people left in the world. Can I afford another reshuffle? Sadly not, because everyone's infected, so it's costing a fortune. We've enslaved humanity! Excellent. There we go, 2 stars. So straight away, first attempt, we get 2 stars at Mega Brutal. Cure effort, my word. So we're going to have to go with a bit more cure resistance. In the symptoms, there are cure resistances to the right of the tree. Let's just go on to cheat mode if we can. It's on a regular game. Just to indicate what I'm talking about. Since I don't have enough time to play another game, sadly today. Aww. So cheats, unlimited strain. Accept, yep, fine. So, in the symptoms, you go down neural breach, cerebral tendrils, confusion, memory loss, and straight away all of these, well not all of them, but that one is hard to cure, that one is harder to cure, that one's extremely hard to cure, that one's harder to cure, and that one is fine. So you have 3 harder to cures here in a little triangle, and then 1 here. So obviously those might be something I might go for. Then also you have genetic hardening here. So we could go down this route and have symptostasis, or like I said, have no stasis, and simply rely on the base disease. Simply get the necessary ones, so don't have the eggs here, although the eggs are brilliant because they unlock this thing, which is amazing, water level 3. The basic transmissions I'd say you really want this tree here. Helps in wealthy countries, then helps in arid and wet. Of course, if we have enough DNA, we could also do this, because this one helps in poor countries as well as humid. So it's a bit of a toss-up what I actually want to do. I think if I did this, though, I would need symptostasis because I'd want to be doing this. However, maybe killing people might be a better idea for that kind of scenario. I mean, there's brain hemorrhage right there, so that's only 1 jump. And then we could have corpse feeder if we sacrificed some of these. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. Thank you for watching, though, Sir and Sirettes. We did technically have 1 win, even if it was with the Neurax Worm. I'm going to be trying this off camera quite a lot, and once I've nailed what the hell I'm meant to be doing, I'll probably make a video just called Mega Brutal this again, but maybe win in brackets or something. So thank you for watching, Sir and Sirettes. Have a nice day. If you want to watch more Plague Inky goodness, the link is in the description. A subscription, favourite, share, like, comment, all those things always really do help out the channel. Thank you for watching, Sir and Sirettes. Do take care, and if I don't see you before, have a nice holiday. Goodbye, Sir and Sirettes.